Hello, my name is Kristin Anderson, and the Augmentative and Alternative Communication System, or AAC system, that I'm going to be discussing and demonstrating today is the Picture Exchange Communication System, or PEC system. So the PEC system is an AAC method that uses pictures or icons to exchange for communication. It's typically used with individuals who lack expressive vocal communication, so they either don't vocally speak at all or they have limited vocal communication, and it's difficult for others to understand them. And the materials that they use are a binder. In this case, this is a smaller size binder. There's different size binders for the preferences of the individuals and their abilities. So inside the binders, there's different tabs that have pictures of relevant items, activities, objects, things that are preferences for the individual. In this case, there's a food tab, there's toys, there's activities, and they're organized so that it's easily accessible for the individual. And there's also a sentence strip at the bottom, which is used for the more advanced communication, but in the beginning stages, the individuals are just placed with a few pictures in the front, and then they pick which one they want, and they hand it to their communication partner, and their communication partner gives them exactly what they requested. So the first step is for manding, and then after they've done it with a field of a few pictures, the field gets larger, and eventually they'll be looking through the binder and through the tabs to pick out what they want. And initially, they're not prompted to ask what they want, because we want the motivation to be strictly for their preferences and for what they see in their environment. We don't want their manding to come under the control of this discriminative stimulus. What do you want, for example? So, like I said, there's about 6 stages that they have to go through, and initially they start with just the communication partner and them directly across from each other, and there's a prompting individual who may have to physically prompt them to locate the pictures, pick them up, and exchange them. And then eventually, as they become familiar with this strategy, the prompting will be faded, and then the distance between the individual and their binder and the distance between the individual and the communication partner will increase so that it's much more accessible and it's more efficient for them to use. So now I will show you how it is used in the beginning stages. I'm not using an actual client, but I'm using a coworker. So we're just going to show how they choose from a simple field of 3 pictures, and then I'll show you how they do it with more advanced stages with the sentence strip. So on here we have the choices are M&Ms, cookies, and chips. And so, like I said, I won't ask any questions, and it's just strictly on the individual's motivation. I want M&Ms. And then I would show them, I would say it, and I would give them the M&M right away. Okay, and now we are going to do it with the more advanced stage where they'll be using the sentence strip, and they'll take out a full sentence where it will say, I want M&Ms. Eventually it might say, I want 4 M&Ms, I want red M&Ms, and it becomes more descriptive and more detailed. And eventually they'll be using it not only for requesting, but they'll use it for listener responding skills, and then that they can answer certain questions from the communication partner. Good. I want M&Ms. And then I would show them, what I was doing was that I was showing them, I want M&Ms, and then I immediately give them the M&M. And that is how the PEC system works. And like I said, it's typically used with individuals with autism. There's been a lot of research showing the evidence that it's successful with this population, especially younger individuals with autism. But there has been limited research showing that it works with individuals with disabilities, other disabilities, and older individuals. And it's for those with limited expressive communication skills.